We live. TikTok conspiracy theories that'll make you question reality. It's like episode 3 or 4 now, family. We tapping in. Y'all. We tapping in. We gonna tap into a little bit of knowledge when it comes to ley lines. We gonna talk a little bit about the Bermuda Triangle. What else I got lined up for y'all, man? We gonna talk a little bit about COINTELPRO. We're gonna talk a little bit about the chakra system within the body and the chakra system within the earth. All right, a lot of people don't understand and overstand that the earth has chakras too. The earth got chakras too, y'all. We've been tapping in for a couple years on this, but look, we bringing videos, y'all. Peace, love, and abundance, family. Peace, love, and abundance. We live. Let's get it. This beat is hard right here too. Smoke exotic weed, multicolor like a rainbow. Stash spot and I drop as a kangle. Getting away to catch bullets from all angles. Fast life living, I'm destined to make it. Ancient bloodline, my 16 sacred. Cuban link drippy, I flooded the bracelet. On the road to riches, hustle swag, street glow. Yeah. On the road to riches. Yeah. Hey, yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it, y'all. We live. Yeah, this beat is hard. I'm gonna have to make some of this. All right, y'all. Look, let's get it. Let's get into some of these critical thinking topics, or some people like to call them conspiracy theories. But a lot of things that I'm gonna bring up during these couple episodes. But I got like 4 more left. I told you I'm gonna do one every day of this week. So we got like 4 more left, I think, 3 more left. But look, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. First things first. Let's talk a little bit about this. Listen, y'all. This is deep.
He saw as threats. At the top of their list, the Black Panther Party. Here's the part the history books downplay.
Listen to this,
Black Panthers weren't just carrying around rifles. They ran free
breakfast programs for
kids, community clinics, and schools.
They were building power in
community neighborhoods. But Hoover called them the greatest threat to America. Why? Because their message was catching on. A message that could unite poor black and poor white communities against the ruling class. So the FBI went to work. They planted fake news stories painting the Panthers as criminals. They forged letters to stir up infighting.
This is what they do with a lot
of
They
pushed the media to show only the guns, not the free breakfasts. America was fed a steady diet of fear. Panthers became the boogeyman, violent radicals instead of anti-poverty organizers. That's the real power of propaganda, especially in an era where that very propaganda always framed the U.S. government as the good guy. It doesn't just kill a movement, poison solidarity. And those same tactics, smear campaigns, disinformation, fear-mongering, still being used today.
Look, family, we talking about COINTELPRO right now, okay? A program that has been put into design to knock certain races down when they have certain critical thinkers that are rising through the people. You feel me? When they have certain people that's DNA's activated and they start to speak and unlock other minds within that community, there's a lot of them, bro. Nipsey Hussle, you feel me? A lot of people, bro. Malcolm X, you understand? A lot of people that COINTELPRO has attacked. All right, family. Even young Pharaoh. You feel me? We're gonna get in it. Let me make sure my audio is good, y'all. We gonna tap in right now. We tapping in. We're gonna get in it. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. So for those of y'all that do not,
we all saw the movie, the Ryan
right?
Coogler movie, Judas and the Black Messiah.
Listen,
it's the Fred Hampton story.
Fred Hampton was a G.
Fred Hampton was a 21-year-old Black Panther Party
leader
out of Chicago. Fred Hampton
this all ties into the
under surveillance since the time he was 14 years old, targeted for assassination and under surveillance because of his political activism in school with the, I believe it was the NAACP. But he was killed.
Like I said, family, a lot of these groups, especially Black and Indian groups, indigenous groups, have been attacked. The government put in programs to attack these groups that were forming. Okay, now look, you would think like, okay, if the government put this into play, they would also go after the KKK, but they never went after the KKK. This is crazy. It was just Black parties and Black groups that they went after, and they still do today. They actually target individuals now. You feel me? Because you got a lot of people online that's speaking the truth. So now what they do is put people's page in shadow bans. All right. Put in certain tactics and programs against them to try to make them fail in life and shit like that, suppress them. You understand? This is a real program put into place, y'all. I'm telling you, bro.
He was assassinated in 1969. The man did more in his 21 years of life than almost anyone I can think of.
But after everybody's locked up, that you can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail a revolution.
Look, we gotta tap more into that brother, yo. He was a G for real. Look, let's keep going, y'all. This is real. Let's go.
Black people wasn't eating no pork. X caps everywhere. African medallions everywhere. Brother and sister. Everybody was talking about struggle, freedom, independence, doing for self. And they knew that.
We gotta start over. You gotta start this brother over. Hold on. I don't know how that did that. Okay, hold on.
In the 90s, all the main hip-hop stars were rapping conscious. So there was the Brand Nubians, it was the Poor Righteous Teachers, it was Ice Cube, it was Arrested Development, it was
Look, now that was another tactic towards us too, because like this brother said, when rap first started, it was God body rap. Everybody was rapping conscious, you heard? And so what happened? The government came in after years and changed it where, look, we gotta put these niggas in a certain frequency because too many motherfuckers is rising. You heard just like COVID, when COVID happened, you had a lot of people that was activating because people was sitting their ass in the crib tapping into the knowledge. You feel me? So what did they do? Now, especially now, bro, any artists that's being signed now, the music is crazy. Self-detrimental. You understand? That's the music now. Like in order for motherfuckers to get signed, think about it. Your music gotta be killer. Drug deal. You understand? They're not pushing no more conscious rap like that. Even though there is a lot of good conscious rap out there, I'm not even gonna lie. And that's something that I feel like is growing too. But look at the frequency. Look what this brother just said. When rap started, it was all conscious, bro. And then they slowly introduced that negative ass frequency when it comes to rapping and shit like that. Like I rap some shit too, but it's my life. I'm not, all my songs ain't gonna be no killer. You feel me? None of my shits is like that. I might say a bar here or there because it's me. Niggas is spicy. You feel me? But I'm not, all my music's not like fucking NBA Youngboy where it's just drilling. You feel me? And I already broke that shit down too. How I feel like the Most High is letting that music rock, all that drill shit, is because warriors are being raised with that music. I truly feel like there's a great reset that's gonna happen. So you're gonna have niggas that's very hardened. You feel me? That done did shit. And think about it. These YNs is G's, my nigga. They gonna survive if some shit really happen. They already got guns and shit, automatic machinery. You feel me? Like niggas ain't scared to go out. You feel me? So it's like, maybe the Most High is breeding these next generations of young G's to be warriors. That's why that music is prevalent in the culture, especially with the younger gods. You feel me? The music is crazy because there's a reason for that. The Most High trying to raise warriors. You feel me? Out of any community, I feel like my young brothers is gonna be good if some shit happen. You feel me? And people be talking the opposite. Yo, niggas don't know how to shoot. Niggas don't got no training. Fuck is you talking? These little niggas grew up with guns since they was 8-9 years old. Shooters, nigga. Stephen Curry shit. Niggas been, you feel me? Like, yeah. So it's like, come on, yo.
Clan. It was Queen Latifah. Black was in. So whenever the enemy
now
sees
look at
that, wait a
the
minute, this
females
is
that
not
rap
just
now. It's
some
all
mumbo jumbo
they
over
gotta
top
pump
of
their ass to get in.
stolen instrumentals from jazz beats. This hip hop thing really has sway over people and can shape and mold public opinion. They can create a revolution with this rap. So they seen that as the dominant artist had an alliance
Listen to what he says.
with consciousness and the nation, they seen a transformation taking place among black people. Black people wasn't eating no pork. X caps everywhere, African medallions everywhere.
Look,
brother.
When I was at, my mom tells me that she was like, "Yo, around the time you was born, like it was lit. We had the Black Panther Party. Everybody was growing out their afros. People was embracing their culture. You feel me? And then what they do, they started introducing drugs into the community and automatic machines, automatic guns, bro. You feel me? And people are saying that this shit is tied back to the whole COINTELPRO program where you had certain agents dropping off mad guns and shit in the hood. You feel me? Zoning shit where in certain hoods, they were to build an alcohol store at every corner. Why you think they did that? They're pushing shit on niggas. Pushing it on you. And like I said, the crack was very detrimental too. You feel me? I got family members that fell victim and still is. And I ain't ashamed to say because it is what it is. But I feel like all that was an agenda to hold the people back, bro, from not unlocking, especially during that time when the people started to really tap in the late 80s, early 90s. You feel me? That was when I was born, bro. You feel me? Early 90s, like it's crazy, bro. Like, and I feel like we're slowly coming back to that, though. We slowly coming back.
And sister, everybody was talking about struggle, freedom, independence, doing for self. And they knew that they couldn't allow that to remain in existence. So they hijacked conscious, inserted gangster. Now you got drill and selling dope, womanizing, and abusing, and verbal pornography is the new style of music now. Why? Because they know music is the most effective teacher on the planet.
Listen,
ain't nothing more effective of teaching than music. The minister said this. He said, one good rap song is worth more than 1,000 of my speeches.
You heard what he said? Louis Dominus Farrakhan said that one rap song is more influencing than 1,000 of his speeches. That's what he said. That shit just hit me. It's mind blowing. I'm just thinking about it right now. Like, damn, bro. And like, come on, y'all. Think about songs when we grew up. Like, there was songs like, bro, we was playing them shits night to day, bro. You feel me? Like, very powerful, bro. The rapper image is very powerful, man. You know? And that's why, like, I don't fuck with Charleston White, but I can understand some of the shit that he says, but I really do not fuck with Charleston White.
Formerly existed from 1956 to 1971, but we've been under attack for much longer and more recently. Marcus Garvey had an FBI file. W.E.B. Du Bois had an FBI file.
Why?
Man, the FBI had an entire room just for the city of Compton when it became black. Feminists, communists, those who opposed the Vietnam War, environmentalists, and even animal rights activists. All of them had FBI files. Hey, look, but if you were white, you had to go out of your way to get an FBI file. If you were black, all you had to do was fight for your constitutional rights. Everyone loves pulling out Dr. King quotes, but that man had an FBI file like no other. Your U.S. of A. aimed to discredit, disrupt, and destroy the King of Love. The entire Southern Christian Leadership Conference was under surveillance. After King was assassinated and our movement grew a little bit more militant, the entire Black Panther Party was under attack by the FBI. In 1969, the FBI director said,
like I just said, why would they put in a program to destroy the Black Panthers when most of the shit that the Black Panthers was doing was helping their community? Like he said, doing for self, creating businesses. Look at the Black Wall Street, right? In North Carolina. You feel me? Look at the Black Wall Street. What was it? Like 100 black families came together, created like a little area where they created their own businesses and started trading among themselves, and all of them became very wealthy. You feel me? Very wealthy. And what happened? The army came in and bombed them. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Let's keep going though. All right. And like we said, I'm talking about the COINTELPRO. Now look, another brother that has been attacked by the COINTELPRO is yes, indeed, our our young brother, young Pharaoh. Okay, and this was one of the main videos
He's
that
very
put
anodyne.
young Pharaoh on the list more, and they started looking at him more. You feel me? This right here, what he was blowing the motherfucking cap off. The whole Pizzagate and Hillary Clinton, that whole shit. Young Pharaoh was knocking that shit out. Nigga, Young Pharaoh was throwing that topic over the ice wall and letting niggas know. You heard? Young Pharaoh was throwing this whole topic over the ice wall, nigga, and breaking this shit open and exposing it. You heard? This is when his attack got prevalent, because after this video right here, I remember, and he was doing this shit. I'm pretty sure he was doing this shit live.
Even
right?
boring. Now I don't.
And he was doing this live, and he had almost 20,000 people in his live watching this shit. You feel me? Gained over like 100,000 followers in like 3-4 days. Look. And then what do you think happened? COINTELPRO activated. Look, y'all, we about to get into it, yo. There's some shit right here. Look, I'm gonna play this, and then I got another video from Young Pharaoh breaking shit down about how when you become very spiritual, the shit is hard, bro. People think you go forward when you get spiritual. No, nigga, spiritually, and that shit like put you in a state of depression. I've been there, but there's ways you could get up out of it, and that's the state that Young Pharaoh was in right now. You feel me?
I don't understand what's boring about motherfuckers ordering $65,000 worth of hot dogs. I don't understand what's boring about Hillary Clinton in them emails saying that she's sacrificing chickens in the backyard of Moloch. I don't understand what's boring about Hillary Clinton telling Huma Abedin that to bring a hammer to Comet Ping Pong because nothing gets her heart going like sacrifice night. I don't understand what's boring about all of the weird ass.
All these shits is email texts that was public. They're no longer public.
I don't understand what's boring about the pedophile and satanic artwork of the Podesta brothers, John and Tony Podesta. I don't understand what's boring about any of that. I don't understand what's boring about Hillary Clinton trying to take them kids out of Haiti while stealing $500 million goddamn dollars from Haiti. I don't understand what's boring about that.
And then if you remember, Haitians at that time was eating motherfucking mud cookies. Imagine you waking up, bro, and you ain't got shit to eat but a mud cookie, huh? Look, Young Pharaoh was blowing the cap off all this shit. This nigga was throwing this whole topic over the ice wall. Fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like I said, how you niggas gonna hate on a nigga when we literally seen what happened? If you was really watching, you seen this nigga went through some shit. COINTELPRO activated, niggas came in. He literally recorded everything, bro. So it's like, I don't understand why so many motherfuckers attack the homie, especially now that he's going through shit. Like that, like I tell y'all, that's the worst shit that you could do, bro. Attack somebody while they're down, especially if you seen the program against them. You see what this nigga done went through. If you know anything, like if you motherfuckers been conscious for over 5 years, you seen what YP went through. Because if you was conscious at one point, you knew who he was. You was watching him occasionally. So you hear me? You seen what the homie went through. So it's like, I just don't. This is crazy. I don't understand why so many motherfuckers got all these. This hate slander, motherfuckers creating whole YouTube pages. It's not even knee slap. It's like 10 motherfuckers. You feel me? Basing a whole YouTube page off bashing this nigga while he's down. Worst shit to do spiritually. And I'm trying to put y'all on, but nobody's listening. Especially knee slap ugly ass. Nigga, you not listening. I'm trying to tell you what you doing, cuz you putting your energy in a bondage. You're creating, every video you do is creating a dark cloud, nigga, right over you. This is why I'm making nigga. The other day I was watching this nigga, he's knee slapping ink like, yo, I'm about to go dark for a month or two. Yeah, nigga, go sit your ass down and get your energy right, yeah. Oh, gangster, nigga, go sit your ass down, get your energy right. And I made the nigga do that over the ice wall. He over in the ice wall right now, becoming a Buddha. See, sometimes niggas need to sit down. Rem is done. I think Rem got ate up or some shit. It's a lot of weird cryptids and you feel me? I heard the dinosaurs are still over there beyond the ice wall. Rem got ate, nigga. Rem done. That nigga knee slap found a little cave and shit. He in there meditating. So yeah, go ahead, nigga. Go sit your ass down. On me, nigga. You should. Young Pharaoh blew up. This is what happened. Nigga. That's what happened. And Pharaoh's bringing all that shit out, and then got attacked, nigga. What is you talking about? Y'all niggas is crazy for this. Let's keep going, bro. Like,
Motherfuckers think when you turn conscious, the world becomes some fairy tale place that you can just float around and ride on your motherfucking unicorn Pegasus or no. This shit become harder.
It become harder.
They think you think the world get better and life get easier because you know, nigga, this shit get harder.
Fuck is
it get more depressing. Your anxiety get more higher.
YP done mastered the force, nigga. Look what he going through right now. It's only up from here though. But come on, y'all. Fuck is you talking about? If you know, you know.
Fucker, them holidays get a little bit more harder. You thought Christmas was bad because you was broke. Imagine Christmas being bad because you broke and you know it's a celebration of Lucifer and you got to watch your whole family partake in this. You thought Valentine's Day was bad because you couldn't buy your girlfriend or buy your boyfriend
that shit is
the motherfucking gift they wanted. Imagine going to Valentine's Day and your partner is expecting something from you, but they don't know that this shit is based on pedophilia and Cupid is the little eros from Greek, which was the national symbol of eroticism. Imagine that. So this shit don't get better. It get harder.
Smartest nigga
it get harder. You thought the government was bad before. Imagine knowing that these motherfuckers, the government is influenced by the bankers. And the governors and their campaigns is paid for by the banks. And these charities that's ran by the Catholic Church. So the motherfuckers that's doing the motherfuckers that's doing the majority of the crime and the sex trafficking ain't gonna never go to jail because they ain't gonna never investigate themselves. Imagine knowing that. Imagine knowing that people in this world think that voting and donations is gonna stop terroristic behavior because they too ignorant to know the only way to stop evil is by force. Because everything else is just you asking the evil to stop itself. Imagine knowing that. Imagine knowing that it's 1% of the world that control everybody be a stupid shit and you trying to get motherfuckers to stop arguing stupid shit. You trying to get different communities to stop having race problems because the people at the top is inflating race problems to keep y'all blaming each other for the issues that they really created. Imagine that. Imagine motherfucker being in the world and you see homeless people and before you thought it's just because they didn't work hard enough or they fucked up somewhere in life, but now you realize it's because it's a billionaire, trillionaire white person somewhere who then stole land and got so much money that they don't give a fuck about if somebody else got somewhere to live, even though it's enough room for them to do so. And if you build them a house for free or try to help them for free, your ass gonna go to jail for tax evasion. So imagine knowing that we live in a world where we literally can't help each other if we wanted to, because we gonna go to jail for doing shit outside what the government say we could do. And so imagine that. Imagine knowing that government just means govern means to control and ment means your mind, mentality. So imagine knowing that I pay taxes to a motherfucker every day whose job is to control my mind and tell me what the fuck to think. And then I gotta live the rest of my motherfucking life knowing this shit. And then y'all wonder why a nigga wake up angry some days. You wonder why a nigga just don't feel like being bothered some days. You wonder why I don't have time for stupid ass conversations when you sitting here trying to talk to me about how many fucking points LeBron James didn't drop. Like I give a fuck about how many fucking points LeBron James didn't drop when this motherfuckers out here, when they creating a fucking artificial sun right now. They creating AI technology that's about to damn near take over the fucking world. And you sitting here talking to me about LeBron James? LeBron James? But I don't give a fuck about no LeBron James. The fuck is you talking about? So it's not easy being woke, yo. It's not easy being woke. You can't do shit. You can't date properly because everybody's fucking retarded or too afraid to grow. I don't even like saying change because I ain't asking you to change shit. I'm asking you to grow. You can't date properly. You can't deal with your family. You can't deal with your friends. You can't watch shit on TV because you see it for what it is. You can't listen to shit on the radio really because you hear it for what it is. And then everybody else that's doing positive, they don't get no alley-oop. They don't get no bone stone. Motherfuckers like Nipsey Hussle get murdered in cold fucking blood by the same motherfuckers that he.
Yo, shout out to my nigga YP. He a live wire. Mastering the force on you bitch, a Chung Lee Street Fighter. This nigga is cooking right now, cat. Telling you, bro, like that shit. Look, motherfuckers think it's sweet when you tap into your journey and get spiritual, bro. That shit get harder.
That he was trying to uplift And then after death, other motherfuckers from that same community got the nerve to talk down on that man. And then y'all motherfuckers wonder why don't nobody want to do positive, because we don't get no fucking help. I'm gonna end on this. Motherfuckers think when you turn conscious.
That shit crazy, yo. Nigga body that right there. That's this. Couldn't have put it better. Couldn't have put it better, YP. That's crazy. Think about it. A lot of people need to hear that shit, especially when you see what he going through a little bit right now. Shit, he going through it because that nigga spiritual. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Let's go. Let's go back to a little bit of old YP, man.
I'm gonna prove to you right now that you're not your physical body. Use your common sense.
And then after this, we get into the chakra.
Raise your hand.
Did
your hand raise itself, or did you give the command to the body to raise the hand?
No.
Paul, answer the question. Answer the question. Okay, your brain gave a signal, right? So now, okay, your brain is an official entity, correct? Which means that the source from which the thought came would not be the body, because the body is the puppet. So do you? No. Answer the question, man. No question. Now I'm running over you. Listen, you are not the body. First of all, you are not the body. You saying it's pseudo, but you're not spiritually vibrating high enough to even transmit this knowledge. So first of all, second of all, calm down. Third of all, you are not your body. So therefore, your spirit ether body has a different food source than your physical body. If you fuse your spirit body or your ether body with your physical body, you can eat directly from the source. So the soles of your hands, the soles of your feet, the palms of your hand, these transmute energy. These are your 11 chakras. Your aura is you have 7 levels of existence. You only see them with the 2 eyes, which is the 3rd dimension, which is the densest level. You have a 7th eye, which is your crown chakra. When your kundalini is flowing, and you're supposed to know this, Mr. Amin-Ra. No, it's Egyptian as well. When your kundalini energy is flowing and all your chakras are aligned, your light body is permeating, and your light body takes over the physical realm.
We going right in the chakras after this.
Once your light body takes over the physical shell, now you eat on that realm, because that is the driver that's in control. So you have never transmigrated the physical realm, so you don't have no experience. So yes, I astral project all the time. What are you talking about? I leave the shell all the time. You're not on that realm. I go to the 5th dimension all the time. No drugs, no nothing. So you're not functioning in your higher self. Your understanding is down here. So what I'm saying to you, you can't fathom. I'm in college and you in 5th grade, and you trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
Time for knowledge.
Killed his ass.
We understand that.
Let's get it, y'all. Look, that's tapping into the next critical thought topic. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's tap into Let's tap into these chakras real quick. Look, this is a little break right here. Little break period. Let's get it. I'm going to let this play for a minute. Let's let this rock.
This is an intense experience. And once you begin this process, you cannot stop until all 7 are open.
Listen to this. They always put a lot of truth within the cartoons. Dragon Ball Z is a very good cartoon to learn from. You feel me? Or anime. You heard? Listen to what the OG says. They hide a lot of this knowledge in some of these animes, bro. I'm telling you. Listen to this, y'all.
Survival and is blocked by fear. Next is the
water chakra.
This chakra deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. Third is the fire chakra, located in the stomach. This chakra deals with willpower and is blocked by shame. The 4th chakra is located in the heart. It deals with love and is blocked by grief.
Blocked by grief, look. By grief. And a lot of motherfuckers, and that's one of your main chakras. Grief, bro. You feel me? Doing shit that your heart feels like you should do, but you don't do it. You feel me? Tapping into your true purpose. That's how you close your heart chakra. Also being mean to people, bro. Not showing compassion. That's how you fucking ruin your heart chakra. Look.
The 5th in the chain is the sound chakra, located in the throat.
You see that?
It deals with truth and is blocked by lies, the ones we tell ourselves. The 6th pool of energy is the light chakra, located in the center of the forehead. It deals with insight and is blocked by illusion.
This is the last chakra, isn't it?
Yes, The thought chakra is located at the crown of the head. It deals with pure cosmic energy and is blocked by earthly attachment. Opening the chakra.
Deep, yo. Deep. Tapping into the chakra system, man. The key points that is.
Most people will look at this picture and they'll.
Especially the ones that have souls, the fifth elements, all right? Our chakras is, especially right now, because you have such a spike in a Schumann resonance. This is a frequency that the earth sends off. All of us are affected by this sound that we can't hear, but our bodies is picking up. It's called the Schumann resonance, all right? It's the earth's natural frequency, and it's a healing frequency, all right? It's a healing frequency. This is why I'm going to keep telling y'all this. Study has shown 3 days of camping and sleeping outside, you are eliminating damn near 80% of your body catching any type of illness just by sleeping outside, tapping into the natural vibration of the earth, the Schumann resonance. You feel me? Tapping into breathing in oxygen. Oxygen is connected to really heightening your vibration, bro. This is why they chemicals everywhere, bro. How could you hear me? Lighting fires. We know about the what they did in the Amazon jungle. The Amazon jungle, right, is the natural lungs of the earth. This is how we get a lot of our oxygen. Man went in there 5-6 years ago and burned 60% of the Amazon forest, y'all. See, a lot of y'all motherfuckers out tapping in. This was knowledge they burnt that shit. And then right after that, we had the pandemic. The sickness that attacks the lungs. You understand how everything is a reflection, allegedly? Look at that. They burned the earth of the lungs, which was a reflection of the Amazon forest. You feel me? They burnt, I think it was more than that, like 60%, 70% of the Amazon forest. They literally lit on fire and did it. I don't care what nobody say. And then a year later, we had something that attacks the lungs in 2022. You understand that, family? You see how when you start to tap in, and nobody told me that knowledge, that's just me tapping into myself. Y'all probably never even heard that. Actually, no, I think I said that shit then, like a minute ago. But look, that's just nuts. I'm telling you, bro. Look. This shit deep. Let's get it. And they're not gonna tell you that your chakras is connected to certain like your throat chakra is connected to your thyroid. You feel me? Certain light points and shit like that is connected to your glands and your body, and we know that your glands are actually, these are physical organs that hold certain emotions, just like homie was saying in the anime. Grief is connected to hurt. You feel me? Feeling sad and depressed is connected to the stomach chakra and shit like that. You feel me? So it's like these glands actually hold your emotions. Let's tap in, y'all. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Look.
That are blessed are the ones who meet and who actually arrive at the top chakra.
Listen to this, y'all. This is deep knowledge. Listen, y'all.
Third eye and the crown chakra. Good way to activate the chakras is to call their names. Starting from the bottom chakra, Lam.
Look, these are the real. And when you say these things, there's nothing negative about this. When you say these things, it's vibrating at a certain frequency, therefore vibrating your inner body. You heard? This is why it's good to hum. You feel me? It's good to hum. OM. You feel me? It's good to do those practices because you're vibrating the inside of your body, therefore activating dormant things that we can't see and helping you in this physical realm. You understand? Making you be more magnetic. You feel me? Giving you more intuitive thoughts. You know, your mind to be sharper. I used to be on it all the time, bro. OM, Lamb, and you feel me? Tapping into each chakra just to activate it more. You understand? Deep. Listen to this.
Then hum, then Om,
and
then silence.
Om is your third eye.
Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Om, and silence. And those are the 7 chakras.
Silence,
so
yes,
this is a way to activate them. Another way would be to chant the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Young Pharaoh be doing that shit. On me.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
I just do my OMs. That's something that resonates with me, is the OM frequency. You feel me? The OM. That's how you really clear all your chakras.
which corresponds.
Think about it. Big Mama, my grandma used to hum all the time growing up. She used to stay humming, boy. You need to hum. That's something that I'm telling you. Humming is going to actually strengthen your aura. It's going to help patch up any holes you got in your aura. Just simply humming. You understand that?
16 petals of the throat
No,
chakra.
look.
So when you use your voice, you're using the most powerful tool you have to ascend, to be a mystic. It's the voice. This is why chanting was so important, because the voice brings you to heaven. The voice is sound. The vocal cords are Horus, the larynx
Some of y'all need to hear this shit.
and the lungs are Isis, according to the Egyptians. Isis is the lungs, the larynx is Osiris, the vocal cords, the word of God is Horus, and Horus is Jesus. The ones that are blessed are the ones who are peaceful and meek and who actually arrive at the top chakra through the heart chakra and activate them. The third eye and the crown chakra. Good way to activate the chakras is to call their names. Starting from the bottom chakra, Lam, L-A-M. Then Vam, Ram, Yam, and then Hum. Then Om, and then silent. So Lam, Vam, Ram,
Deep sacred
Yam,
sciences right here.
Hum, Om, and silence. And those are the 7 chakras. So this is a way.
Deep
to
sacred
activate.
sciences.
Another way would be to chant the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Deep, y'all. Look, he broke that shit down. That's what the ancient Egyptians were talking about. Everything is within. Telling you, man, we on it, man. Who else is bringing these couple of videos? I'm searching and finding these shits for y'all too. Look right here too. Look, this is deep. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, we almost on the next topic. We about to talk about ley lines. Very important topic. I've been studying that topic for years. Very important topic for every fifth element to learn about. If you don't know or know about, you gotta know about the sacred ley lines. Okay, let's keep going, yo. Let's keep going. Here we go. Everything is a reflection, like I told you.
And that we live on a divinely intelligent living organism. And within this organic organism, there are also organic beings that remain deeply connected to this planet and are able to receive planetary energy. Just like us having chakras within our body, our planet has a chakra system as well. And each of these chakras have a strong spiritual eminence that resonates from them. This energy is what we know as the Schumann resonance. And this is why there is such a satanic presence within Hollywood or Los Angeles. With it being the root chakra of our planet, that energy is often being harvested and used to perform black magic as well as these rituals. And this is why grounding yourself is so important, because it allows you to connect with the Schumann resonance of our planet. This will allow you to tune into the cycles of our planet as well as the things that happen on a
Deep. Now look.
Most people will look at this
real quick, because look, when you look at the earth chakras, right? Hollywood is right around the root chakra. Look at all the crazy shit they be doing in Hollywood and shit. Like, look at that shit. Even in that area. Crazy, right? So the root chakra of the earth, you literally see the reflection of the root chakra, and then the motherfuckers going crazy, harnessing energy in that area. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. We on it. Let's keep going.
You ever think about where words come from?
Listen.
This is a magnetic field, and it's super, super dope that we can see it at this stage in our evolution. But before we could see it, we probably thought it was magic. So where did that net come from? That net came from ancient Egypt.
Look, now
gods were called the Neters,
now he's about to go.
And they were masters of nature. They could control the forces of nature. That's why the gods taught you to master your mind. These gods in your mind taught you how to climb the Jed pillar, which when you reached the top, you became a Jedi.
Yes, and that. Where do you think they get some of these? Come on, y'all. Where do you think they get some of these themes for these movies, X-Men and shit like that? Think about it, y'all. Like, come on.
Your base animalistic desires. This is where we get the caduceus, the chakras, and the serpent of Kundalini. To conquer these desires, you had to master the midbrain, which is Osiris. It's the most ancient part of the brain, the lizard brain. That's why he was green.
The reptilian side of the brain.
The Jed pillar is Horus, the falcon. And once he spreads his wings, you open up the access to your third eye, the eye of Horus. This gives you the ability to see reality and ultimately control it. Also where the pyramid and eye symbology comes from all over the world. Pretty cool.
Taking our shit, turning a negative. Look, when you see an eye right now, like, look, what do you associate with that with? You associate that shit with the Illuminati and just negative shit. When naturally the eye actually was a higher vibrational symbol. They hijack symbols. They hijack a lot of symbols. Now look at this, y'all. Let's get into the mudras real quick. We tying all this in together real quick, yeah. The mudras. You understand?
Of mudras. Your hands are meridians.
Listen, break it down. Let's get it.
This is your electrical circuit board. Your fingertips are the circuits for the brain.
Your hands have chakras in it too. You got 12 chakras in each hand. Let's get it.
Start off by saying the exact way that these all go does not matter. What matters is you could have the ideas so you can go through them, feel the ones that you like, feel the ones that feel right, that you think your body needs. I'm just giving you the layout of different ways that you can do it. Power, energy, harmony, healing.
I'll pull up that. I'll share that on my
it's all basically
community.
The same thing.
Because look, this is a secret science. You may be going through shit in your day. You feel me? You may be going through shit, and you need a quick little, you feel me, just to tap you into awareness, huh? Tap into the hand chakras, because like I said, the bottoms of your feet and the palms of your hands are an extension of your spirit, your soul. You feel me? Boom, you tapping into some of these mudras, which is activating certain energy within you. You understand me, family? So this is deep. Why you think so? Why do you think there's also
circuits
together? Why you think you got people out there that are palmists and they could read your whole life just looking at your hand? Because like I said, your hands, the bottoms of your hands and the bottoms of your feet is a direct extension of your soul. You understand me? Why do you think everybody's hands are different? There's billions of people on the earth. There is no identical, especially fingerprints. Everybody has different fingerprints, different lines on their hands. It all tells a story. You understand me? Your hands tell a story, family.
Together, you're going to fire off the electrical charge to your brain.
So this is crazy that I'm tapping in right now. Before he keeps going in, I remember a story of the ancestors. They wouldn't even allow you in a village unless you had certain things on your hands, certain things within your palms. You had to have certain prints, and your lines had to be a certain way. You had to be a part of the tribe. This is how they read their people, by their hands. You understand me, family? And it's deep. I think they were looking for the Nephilim seed because there is some people that have 6 fingers. Some people be growing that little finger from the sides of their hands. Most likely they have more fallen angel genetics than anybody else. You feel me? I know a couple people who had the little 6 finger. You feel me? And the motherfuckers was crazy. Each person that I know that had one. So, you feel me? If you have a baby and your baby might come out with that little extra 6 finger, you know that you have that a little bit more fallen angel genetics in you. And like, don't get it twisted. We all have the fallen angel genetics in us. If you want to own on it or not, if you're here in a physical body, especially in America, you got a small percentage of that DNA within you. But some people, it's just more prominent. It's more heavy. Like, you feel me? Shit comes out like that, or 2 rows of teeth and shit like that. You feel me? That shit is deep.
Are all circuits to your brain. You're trying to get your brain to function properly.
Mm-hmm.
Power mudra. We've also seen Andrew Tate do something similar for knowledge. You can have the bottom fingers on the outside, or you can do as they show here, clasp them to the inside, and have it pointed.
We're on it today. Let's get it, family.
Just like that. The energy mudra looks intimidating, but it's really not.
Look at the absolute mudra right here. Look at the absolute mudra. What where it's your fingers. Like, think about when I was a kid, I used to do that all the time, not even knowing. That's just becoming absolute. You feel me? Absolute in your truth. You heard? I used to do that shit all the time as a kid. I don't even know why, but now I know. Look, deep. There's a lot of things, bro. I was tapping in the other day because I used to tap in all the time to the 7 life force yoga practices, and one of the main ones to strengthen your life force is simply doing little spins in a circle. Just spinning in a circle, family. Think about it. Standing up, spinning in a circle. Think about it. When you was a kid, you just naturally just did that shit, just got dizzy. That's actually connected to heightening your life force. You're supposed to spin at least 7 or 8, spinning at least 7 or 8 circles a day, fast as you can. You feel me? I'm telling you, don't believe me, go tap into the sacred sciences. You're going to be like, oh, shit. Yeah. Make sure you're going, I'm pretty sure, make sure you're going counterclockwise, too. Yeah. Telling you, our shit is deep. Life
I have
force
my
hack.
fingers
Life
crossed.
force hack.
You can cross both of them like that. Just have the tips touching. Remember, it's the tips that are the circuit board, so you want all the tips to touch. So it looks like that. Energy mudra. The harmony mudra is a little different. It's a little harder, but if you see the tops,
quick mudras, a lot of thousands of them. You heard? Thousands of them. That brings us into the next topic. Let's keep going, man. We were just talking about energies tapping into higher vibrations, and you got to realize that the earth is going through a transformation too. We just was talking about the Schumann resonance. Now look at this. The Schumann resonance has been crazy lately, like off the chain. Look at this. Look at this graph that homie's about to pull up.
What's been going on? This is what it's been looking.
Look, you see that?
Very normal looking, very calm.
On half the side of his screen, that's the calm, regular, everyday frequency of the Schumann resonance. Now look at now.
Transition is just boop into that, and look at that. It's got a lot of interesting things here, and that I want to point out, and this correlates to a few other topics.
Listen to this, y'all.
The solar flare that happened, a large solar flare that happened, which is why this looks like this, as well as a unique planetary alignment that's happening right now, as well as a unique portal that happened from February 22nd, the 222 portal, which goes to Friday, which is tomorrow. Today is Thursday.
Now look.
And it is around 11:35 a.m. here. So you're seeing.
Look, I'm bringing this up because look.
And
the Schumann resonance has been exactly like this damn near for a whole year.
That I'm going to get into. But the sustained energy
frequency of the earth has just been crazy the whole year. It's looked like this the whole year since February. Like that. Now look, there's a supercharge happening. This is why I said this is shit that the scientists are not telling us. This is the elite know. This is why I'm going to keep bringing up. They're building bunkers, bro. They're getting ready. You feel me? You got a lot of doomsday prepper people, and they prepping for the right reason. Some people know shit that other people don't know. And I'm telling you now, family, if these elite are preparing for some crazy shit to happen, like a great reset, like I told y'all, you should be preparing too. You understand? That doesn't mean let the shit make you go crazy and shit like that, but there's nothing wrong with staying ready. You never got to get ready. There's nothing wrong with having an extra couple pounds of rice tucked up in case you need it, some cans of beans, some dehydrated fruits and vegetables and shit like that, and some canned jarred food. You feel me? Having extra seeds and, just stocking up on certain things that you need, batteries and, certain bartering items, like tobacco and cheap liquor and shit like that. You feel me? Those are good things to have. And especially if some shit really happens, boy, what? Tobacco and cheap ass liquor, you're gonna be one of them ones. I'm telling you now. Not to mention if you had a lot. You heard? Why you think gold is so high right now and silver and shit like that? Like, come on, y'all. There's a reason for all this. Why you think they starting to get rid of money, like physical money? Shit is deep, man. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Energy of this and all those things that I just mentioned are referencing this sort of a reset. This is like a wipe the slate clean kind of a thing. Also, it kind of looks like in the movie The Matrix when you're seeing the code on the screen. Which, fun fact, I believe is actually they took that from Chinese letters from food menus. Funny enough, in the actual movie The Matrix. But anyway, this looks like the Matrix code to me, and there's this huge line right through here, this huge white burst, which is the most intense energy of this sustained coming right through here. And for me, I feel like that's representative of the throat chakra being cleared out. So we're in this time period where we're shedding everything, and it is clearing out the old in a very dramatic kind of a way. It's like, okay, whatever you were holding on to, well, you're going to get
let it
kicked
go.
in the pants if you're still holding on to it. And
Exactly, bro. And why do you think they're attacking freedom of speech?
You standing looking up there.
They think they attacking that shit so much, bro. Attacking motherfuckers for tapping into their throat chakra and expressing themselves. Let's keep going though, bro. We on it. All right. Human residence. Now let's tap in. What is that? Boom. Yeah, let's tap into some of these ley lines now. Y'all look.
And we are observing a vortex.
Ley lines are spiritual lines that reside all over the earth. Okay. And these lines give off more energy than other places on the earth. This is why the ancestors built the pyramids where they built it, is because they're on divine ley lines. All right. When you look at some of the ancient structures all over America, most of these structures were built on an energy grid that we cannot see. We can feel though. You understand? Called ley lines. There's 2 of them that run through exactly in the area where I live. Another thing too is they built a lot of the Ivy League colleges on some of these ley lines. Go look at Howard. Go look at Cornell, and go look at some of these Ivy Leagues and where they at, and how it's connected to the to these ley lines. I'm thinking about so much shit right now. But anyway. When it comes to these spiritual lines, family, like I said, these are places that the ancestors called spiritual lines, and we in these modern times call them ley lines, but these places give off way more energy than others. You heard? You can go there, meditate, tap in, and just really tap in. Now, listen to this, though, real quick. Listen.
Then this is what you see. You see usually 2 cactuses planted. We'll say planted.
This is how you can tell if you're in a ley line.
As they go up,
especially in that area in Arizona.
Like a tornado. And this is where people used to find ley lines while they were going around.
Now, look, I'm going to say this real quick, and I'm going to let the video play. What he pretty much said is how the ancestors used to find some of these lines is some of us were just highly spiritually inclined, where within the tribe you might have 2 or 3 seers or 2 or 3 people within maybe 100 people that's really tapped into the spiritual realm, and they could actually see these ley lines and feel them, and so we would know where they were at. And also certain plants. What these plants do is, like he said, this cactus right now, as it's growing, there's no other cactus that's growing like this, but this cactus is slightly starting to spiral as it's growing. So it has like a upside down circle. It's like an upside down circle as it's growing. It's twisting. You feel me? It's twisting as it's growing. And this is how we could tell if there was a ley line there. This is why cactus are very spiritual too. This is how we get peyote, something that if you tap in to, especially when it comes to somebody like an elder or a shaman that's really tapping into that, you can actually heal yourself from certain past traumatic traumas. A lot of the 5th elements use these sacred plants to heal from past shit. You feel me? But you can't abuse it. This is wrong. Allegedly, too. Let me say allegedly, and I'm not telling anybody to go do anything, but if you're having you're having a hard time dealing with certain things that you're going through and you're not understanding what's going on, you're going through the war, bro, yeah, we're supposed to use some of these sacred things on this earth realm now to help you, like cybacillin, allegedly, peyote. You understand that? Yeah, you're supposed to. Allegedly, small doses, tap in, meditate, pray. Get up out of there, cleanse your spirit. You feel me? Anytime that I do any type of cybacillin, and this is my own testimony, anytime I do it in small doses, what it does for me is it makes me want to be better. The next day, boy, I'm due for the dose. Nigga, I'm due for something. Nigga, and you niggas, hey, you niggas took niggas. Yep, I'm due for something. You understand me? I'm due for a trip, allegedly. It's been damn near a year. Yeah, I'm definitely due. I just been running around this summer crazy, but yeah, I'm due. Due for a good trip. Word. Get some questions answered. You heard? That's how you get your questions answered, bro. Especially shit that man can't answer for you. You understand me?
Dousing with their hands or with the hazel stick, and they would find beautiful ley lines and vortices, and then find water underneath the spot. So here's another example.
That's how they found water too. Look,
and you see the spiraling of the cactus.
Can you see that?
And this is how you know you're on.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And usually, when you're at a ley line, it's very, very quiet. That's how you know.
Very quiet.
And we're doing a little hike over by the McDowell Mountains, and we found this cactus. Check this out. Looks like it's been sliced or something, but it's interesting because cactuses turn into petrified trees, and then petrified trees turn into materials. So something to think about, especially when there's some deep holes into the earth right over there on that mountain.
Yo, Q, what up, bro? That's the lieutenant.
So we're out here in Arizona, and we are observing a vortex. And this is what you see. You see usually two cactuses planted.
Deep, yo, I'm trying to tell you, this shit is it's a real thing. That's somewhere where you should pray, man. A lot of, if you look at the ley line map, there's a lot of places, especially in the northern hemisphere in America, where there are ley lines. This is why a lot of our ancestors was up here. You feel me? I'm telling you, bro. This is why even the giants, when you look at certain histories of the giants, you had a lot of them that was found in PA and New York. You feel me? Ohio. You understand me? Indiana. Because there's mad ley lines that run through here. You know? Let's keep going, though. We lit, yo. We lit. These ain't even conspiracy theories either. This is some real shit. Where we at? Oh, yeah, yesterday, what was we talking about? Yesterday, we was talking about how Egypt is really, Egypt was in America, too. You feel me? A lot of the pharaohs was in America. And we're thinking that they were here first, and then they went over there. Because America is a very old land. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, right here. Let's do this with ley lines real quick.
Which is the Earth's etheric vein. Pyramids and other ancient structures, even Ivy League schools, are all strategically built on ley line. Disneyland. Ever wonder why it's the most magical place on Earth? It's the manipulation of the Earth's ley line through node magic, using magic to redirect the natural purpose of the Earth's energy, which is to recharge and replenish. Wi-Fi, rituals, and fiber optic cables are all forms of manipulating the Earth's natural energy, creating shortages between your magnetic field and the source of energy of this planet. You ever wonder why you meditate, pray, have an altar in a specific place in your home? It's because all ley lines have hot spots, a place where the energy of the ley line is at its strongest point. It's usually where the ley lines cross and intersect. Your magnetic field, aka your torus field, gets affected by the manipulation of these energetic ley lines through the vortex that's in the center of your torus field, the crown and the root. Rituals are even performed at these energetic hotspots to manipulate high vibratory energy and turn it into low vibratory energy. Here's some tips on how to magnify the energy of the ley lines in your home or your sacred spaces. Find spirals in nature, from the bases of trees to patches of grass, and on them or near them barefooted, connecting with the negative ions of nature. Walk your neighborhoods, envisioning and speaking high vibratory intention. Comment below your experiences with ley line. Perspective. Here's the truth about spells through spiritual ley.
I'm trying to tell you the ley line here. I'm gonna show you a map of the ley lines. It's easy to find, and like I said, it's more spiritual, man. Some of these maps, the ley lines are actually moving too. They slightly move. You feel me? They slightly move. So you just gotta really tap in. When you find one and you sit and chill there, you'll actually start to feel like, oh shit, like you'll just get a natural happiness feeling. You feel me? You'll get like a natural happiness feeling, like it's deep, like you just being hugged by something invisible, like it's deep. Shit is deep, bro. And a lot of these ley lines are by waterways too, like the Mississippi River there's literally a ley line running side by side with the Mississippi River. all the way through America. Okay, and like I said, so I'm very lucky because where I live, there's like two that's running right through my area, literally miles from where I'm from. So that's very crazy, bro. Like it's just I'm very blessed with that. Even though I plan on leaving here a little bit, like I'm about to move down south. You feel me? I'm probably in the next year or two. That's the end goal, is moving down south now. You feel me? After I went down there and just seeing how I'm trying to be down south, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to move down south, family. Like, come on, yo. I want the sun all year. You feel me? Shit just different, bro. Like at heart, I feel like I'm an island boy. You feel me? I'm an island boy. We natives, bro. We was here, and then my people escaped America and went to certain islands to escape the prosecution that was going on in America. That's what my ancestors told me. I'm West Indian. I'm really West Indian, family, for real. I'm not just saying that. A lot of niggas be saying they Indian, like I'm really West Indian, family. Like I'm half my blood is West Indian, nigga. And I know that from tracing it. I don't know my dad. I think my dad is native too. My dad's family, I really think, is native to the land too. But I know for sure my mom's family is West Indian. And I know that the West Indians, we was on the land, nigga. We was on the land, America first, and we fled to these islands. Yeah. Jamaicans, Haitians, niggas was here. Yeah. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. I'll just be talking and shit. Yup, let's get it. I'm telling you, that's the best way to tap in. Just tap in, listen to the podcast. We tapping in this afternoon, y'all. We on an everyday stream. Let's go. We on an everyday stream this week. Every day we doing this. We on episode 4 right now. Every day we're gonna have new topics we tapping into. It's a broad abundance of information. But you feel me? It's just tapping you into higher vibrations. Like, I'd rather be having these conversations than listening to some other shit. You feel me? Now look, this is the ley lines, y'all. This is a map. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. All right, let me find a good. Yeah, let me find a good one. I remember there was a good map. I think I got that shit on my drive. Here we go. Damn, I'm trying to find them. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys one of where I live, because this is a good one right here. I can't even lie to you. Let me try to pull this joint up. That's crazy right there, though. How much is so blurry like that? That was, yo, I need to save that, because somebody took a picture of that, and that's right in the land where I'm at. That was right in my area. You could really go into your area in your state and you can find the ley line. Some states don't have any, but most of them do. And it'd be the states that don't have the ley lines, but it's other shit that's going on there. Like Arizona and shit like that. I'm pretty sure there's no natural ley lines running through there. But look, they got crazy forming things with under the surface. They got crystals that grow there. You feel me? They got mad divine route. It's just a whole... Arizona is another place that just has a very high vibration, high frequency there, due to the elements that's there and the natural forming crystals that grow there. Shit is crazy, amplified of energy. Okay, here we go. This look like a map right here. I'll zoom in. Can y'all see that? It's kind of blurry. Why is it blurry like that? It's different. But you can kind of see how it looks like that. But there's better ones. I don't know. This one is ass right here, y'all. I'm trying to find one. Shit crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to find one. But anyway, y'all, look. Y'all can look that shit up. It's easy to find. Look up the ley lines, man. See if you got a ley line in your area. tap into the ley line. Just go sit and chill. Get your lunch there. You feel me? Like I said, especially for people you may be going through some shit. Tapping into a ley line and sitting in a ley line somewhere when you're really going through shit, that shit helps you get through it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. And usually there are beautiful places where these ley lines are, especially where cities are built. You know, most of the ley lines is country and rural land. You got to really map them shits out. But there's some of them that run through certain cities, and I'm telling you, bro, shit is different. All right, well, let's keep going. We here. We tapping in. How long we been going for? How long we been live for? Yep, hour. Okay, good, perfect. All right, let me share my screen. Yeah, shout out to the Fifth Element, man. We lit. Tapping into some of these critical thinking topics, aka conspiracy theories. Share my screen. Okay, so now let's tap in. While we talking about these ley lines and all that, energetic force fields. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Bermuda Triangle real quick. Yeah, man. Let's talk a little bit about the Bermuda Triangle. Hold on, where is it? And how this lady looks, she has a theory on the Bermuda Triangle. All right, there's a place where some people say is Atlantis, okay, an ancient civilization that literally had technology that they say human beings aren't going to achieve for 1,000 more years. You heard? This is something that the ancestors have been talking about for a long time, how a lot of us is Atlanteans, okay? People of, it's almost like, what was it, Black Panther? You seen Black Panther, how Wakanda was? That's how they saying Atlantis was. You heard? Just a high technology place. All right, and it was of the old world. This is why it's under the ocean. And this is why a lot of planes and shit like that mysteriously go missing when they fly around this certain place. Listen, y'all.
A lot about crystals. We don't know everything about crystals. That's why Atlantis was based on giant crystals. And they think there's a giant crystal in the Bermuda Triangle down below, which is part of Atlantis, before it broke off. And that's why ships and planes disappear occasionally, never to be seen again. No bits found in the water, just like they're sucked out into another reality. Crystals by themselves are beneficial. That's why people who set up crystal grids or collect crystals, they will do certain things to clean them, because crystals attract negativity. It's stuck onto the crystals. So every once in a while, you have to take your crystals, leave them overnight on a full moon outside, because the object of the orgone is a self-cleaning mechanism. Exactly. Its purpose is to deal with negative energy. Listen, it transforms negative energy into positive energy. It's self-cleaning.
You understand me, family?
We know a lot of.
Listen, that's why you're supposed to have crystals around you, especially with all this damn technology. I got mad crystals around. Now, the crystals do a lot of things. Like he said, it absorbs negative energy. Now, especially if you're wearing a crystal, think about it. If you're wearing crystals and there's negative energy around, wouldn't you want that negative energy to go into that crystal rather than you? And negative energy comes in the form of all things. And one of the number one negative energies that people experience day to day is radiation. You understand, family? Radiation, okay? Due through your phone, your freaking router box, your internet Wi-Fi box, your gaming system, your TV, your laptop, okay? All these things emit a harmful frequency called radiation that the body absorbs, unless you have diodes, unless you have certain crystals around that's absorbing the radiation. Certain plants, you heard? Certain plants, bro. Preferably the spider plant. That's deep too. The spider plant absorbs most of the harmful ass radiation in the air and mold and shit like that. Spider plants are very good when it comes to absorbing negative shit. But so aren't crystals. You feel me, family? This shit is deep. And cats. That's why the ancient Egyptians have mad cats around, bro. Because cats have the ability to take the negative energy and dissipate it out to the universe. Cats are filters of negative energy. Look, that's the sacred sciences. You ever been walking? Why you think cats do that, bro? Their design is to do that. To dissipate, to take the negative and make that shit go through their body, put that bitch out into the universe as a positive. Yeah, boy, think about it. You be out, cat rub against your leg. Look, next time a cat doing that, let it rub against your leg, because a lot of niggas be like, yo, nah, get that shit. That's the negative energy in you. Let that joint rub against your leg and take away any negative energy you got on you. It's not gonna take all, but it's gonna help. You feel me? Especially stray cats and shit. Stray cats and cats that are outside are spiritually more powerful than your household cat. Yeah, like your household cat can do it too. It helps with spiritual battles and shit like that with entities we can't see, because certain negative entities don't like cats either. I always bring this shit up. The movie Mummy. You heard when the mummy started to form and started to absorb people. You feel me? It needed like 4 or 5 people to absorb the life. The mummy had to absorb certain people's life force to become flesh again. And in a part of the movie, he about to go attack this person, right? And this cat came out of nowhere and just started hissing. And the mummy, the demon mummy ran away. My nigga like was highly terrified of the fucking cat. You feel me? The person who had the cat was protected. You feel me? So this is how this shit works in the astral too. Certain negative frequencies don't like cats, man. You heard? And it's like not all cats is good. The majority of them are. You feel me? But yeah, you got some bad frequency cats too. Like that shit ain't doing nothing. Shit, you feel me? But most cats is, you feel me? They good, bro. They good, man. Look. Shorty theory right here is that the Bermuda Triangle was created by the ancestors. You got a lot of people that say that, especially with hurricanes. If you notice, a lot of the way hurricanes go, they usually go through a certain way. Most hurricanes that hit America come through the same way that the Atlantic slave trade was. You feel me? And so you have a lot of people that's really tapped in saying that a lot of these hurricanes are actually the ancestors manifesting these things and doing that to the American land. You feel me? Because the American land is not healed yet. We must go through a great reset to heal the land and shit like that. You feel me? And like, it sucks, but like, you know, even the fire that happened on the West Coast, like some of that shit is a release of negative energy that's in the land over there. You feel me? A purification. And yeah, that shit sucks. A lot of people lost their home, but the spiritual aspect of it is crazy. Like the land needs to heal. You feel me, family? The land needs to heal, man.
Here to the mid 19th century. That's
She's on to something.
1860. So if you look at the Bermuda Triangle and put it on top of the transatlantic slave trade, you see they kind of intersect. The transatlantic slave trade was going on, but I don't know if y'all know this, but they used to like do stuff like throw black people off the ships to get insurance money because we were property, so they could insure us. Or things like the Ebo landing happened in 1803. So the same year that Ebo landing happened, later, like the middle of that century, the Bermuda Triangle came into existence, right in a really significant part of the transatlantic slave trade. That's our ancestors' day.
Crazy. That's crazy, y'all. My theory is Atlantis, though. I think there's an ancient civilization under Bermuda. You heard? I think that there's an old ass ancient civilization under there, and they had crazy technology involving crystals, and these crystals are manipulating the physical realm. That, you feel me? That's over it. You feel me? It's manipulating the waters and the air that's over this ancient city. Therefore, when you go through it or go around during certain times, your ass gonna get sucked up and go somewhere. Who's to say that these people that got lost in the Bermuda Triangle, what if they're in some whole other parallel universe or some shit like that? You feel me? Yeah, y'all, shit deep. Who is we talking about it? Let's get it. Let's get it. I got a couple more videos for y'all.
It's set for the great civilization here in America. It seemed like TikTok and the internet is teaching me way more than school ever did. When was y'all gonna tell me that it's
on that
pyramids
yesterday?
all?
Look, y'all, we was talking about the Grand Canyon yesterday. We was talking about how there's a lot of ancient pyramids in America. You feel me? That predate some certain pyramids in other countries. Deep, y'all. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Another thing too is the falcon. We was talking about how the falcon, the ancient Egyptians had mad hieroglyphs back then. All right, of depicting the falcon. All right, when this bird is only indigenous to America. You understand that, family? So that's a very key point when it comes to trying to tie in the knowledge. You heard? How can the Egyptians, if they're on a certain continent, know about a bird that's not even indigenous to that land unless they was here in America first and they seen the falcon, they seen how the falcon move. The falcon is the falcon is the fastest bird ever. You see that shit hunt? That shit look crazy, bro. The falcon flies at almost fucking 300 miles per hour. Very fast, very agile, very tapped in. You feel me? Very resilient. The falcon migrates crazy, bro. Like it's a very resilient bird.
All throughout this motherfucker. This is Pyramid Lake in California. They were saying it's pyramids and ancient artifacts in the Grand Canyon and how that could take you to Africa. Finding ancient Egyptian artifacts in Ohio, pyramid mounds in Chicago. I mean, let's talk about the Mayans. The Mayans is literally right there in Mexico. It seemed like U.S. history has wiped American history clean, bro. They'll tell us, oh, the Native Americans was here and Christopher Columbus came over and took the land from them and all kind of unnecessary things. I want to know the truth. There's no way the story goes is that y'all took 10 million Africans from Africa over here to America in some wooden boats through the Atlantic Ocean. I am not buying it when we still seeing stuff like this. I just want to know the truth, man. Y'all boy, comment down below if y'all know any other ancient artifacts and where they located at, fam.
Exactly. Now look, let's go through the comments because I already see a great comment. And this is on the plan soon too. Stone Mountain, all right, in Georgia. Ancient pyramid. I have a pyramid right here that I feel like I discovered. You heard? I got a pyramid right here, upstate New York, right by Ontario Lake, that I feel like I discovered, family. It's like it was covered. But it's called the Bluffs. Every year it's like a certain part of the shit is just falling, but it's literally unveiling something. I have a short video on my YouTube. If you go back like 4 years ago, you'll see the video. And I literally got a good ass video of the tip of this fucking pyramid. I was standing on the bottom of the shit. I'm like, yo, look, I'm out here feet on the land. Look at what I just discovered. Discovered a pyramid. If any of y'all in that area want to see that shit, let me know and I'll take y'all. That's just like 2 hours from where I live, but I love going to that area. You heard? Preferably in the summer. Crazy. Shit is deep. I could go there. Let me show y'all, yo. But look, Stone Mountain, another place, pyramid, all right? Pyramid. You got to think about it. The earth has the ability to erase civilizations, even when it comes to the Naga people that was in Asia. This is why they call the black man the Asiatic black man, because we was over there too. And we traveled over there due to the winds, okay? There's a certain wind that goes a certain direction, and we was able to catch certain winds and go over there, tap in. But anyway, there's a whole civilization that has been lost because the earth swallowed the shit up. Look at I Am Legend. That's damn near a real depiction of what would happen in New York City if there was no humans. And they got 100 years, that shit gonna be back to fucking trees and plants. You feel me? What's that one fucking? Right when I was down south, my uncle was showing me mad at this root that grows everywhere. It's like a plant that just takes over everything. I forgot what that shit is called, bro. It's like a certain plant. I can't believe I'm forgetting what it's called because my uncle and shit was making fun of me because I was pronouncing it mad weird. But it's this plant that literally is growing over everything, bro. It's killing everything. Is literally wiping shit out. And that's what will happen to this modern civilization when it comes to these cities. Everything will just get overtaken. But look, we have about 3,000 pyramids in America, somebody commented. I know there's another pyramid in Ohio. There's a pyramid. There's a couple pyramids in upstate New York. You got a couple in Georgia. Definitely, you got a lot in Mexico. Yep, we was tapping up in yesterday too when we was tapping into the Mississippi River and the Nile River. Okay, the correlations within both of these rivers are very similar, damn near identical. So this is how they distorted the history. They told us some shit, but at the end of the day, it was some whole other shit. Like, because I believe that. I'm going to the Grand Canyons too. Feet on the land. I'm doing videos and all that over there. I'm on it. That's my purpose, is to cruise this land and tap in to really see these places for myself. Word. When I started to tap into the inner earth, what did I do? I went and did a cave tour. Went inside the earth and really see if some shit could sustain in there, nigga, and live in that shit. And by my research, something can definitely sustain within the earth. I only went in a little ass portion of a cave. What? I ain't going in them shits no more though. I just want to see, just to see. You heard? Just to see. And that shit was scary too, boy. What? But there was a lot of people. It was like 7 of us, bro. And it was like an actual tour of a cave where a lot of people go through that shit. But if you know, you know. Somebody said there's pyramids in LA, mad pyramids in LA. Tennessee, Louisiana, Holy Water Springs in South Carolina. Why they call that joint Holy Water? Holy Water Springs. Look, we gonna tap in tomorrow. We tapping into a couple topics, bro. We gonna talk about a couple things because that just gave me an idea. When you tap into the fountain of youth, you heard there's actually a fountain of youth that resides in the earth and is highly guarded, and only certain people at certain times, during certain times, can drink it. You heard it. You damn near live forever. You damn near live forever. There's a lot of celebrities that drunk from the fountain of youth too, including Jay-Z. That nigga Jay-Z done drunk from the fountain of youth. That nigga Jay is like 700 years old. Yeah, Jay-Z like 723 years old. That ass. Word, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you what. Keanu Reeves, I feel like have drunk from the fountain of youth. Jim Carrey. You heard, family? I'm trying to tell y'all, this shit is deep. They even put out movies. We're going to tap more into that next time, though, because we're going to go down that rabbit hole. You heard? There's a movie that I'm going to give to y'all that shows, it depicts this, right? And in this movie, it's modern people, right? We go into this cave system and they find the fountain of youth. But as soon as they get there, the fountain of youth is guarded by an ancient tribal tribe that pretty much was living there for 10,000 years. Nigga, they've been there guarding the water. All right, they guarded the water so nobody can drink that shit. But anyway, they started battling the people that's been there and they couldn't get back out. So they ended up. It's a crazy ass movie. It's a crazy movie. I'm gonna share that in the comments too, or in the community post.
This is a thing.
Yeah, that's it, y'all. Yeah, that's it. We was tapping in yesterday too, tapping in. Peace to the family, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. We about to get out of here though, y'all. We out of here.
Give me, nigga. Look.
Why ain't my shit playing? Yeah, y'all, we out.
Give me, nigga. Look.
I don't know why that shit doing that. Yeah, we tapping in. This episode 3 right here. Every day we gonna stream for like a week or two. Every day I'm gonna come on here, tap into some of these critical thinking topics, tap into some of these conspiracy theories. And like I said, if any of y'all want me to tap into any of them, you feel me? Put them in the comment section. Whatever y'all want me to react to, you feel me? Put it in the comment section and I'll find videos of it and we can go over it together. You feel me? Because this is a topic that's very interesting. This damn near my life. You feel me? This is my life, bro. Like I tap into certain sacred sciences and this is the shit that interests me. You feel me? Activating the DNA, becoming a better person, information. You understand? Information, bro. So yeah, if y'all want, comment section. Let me know. But we about to get out of here, man. We about to get out of here. Family, stay ready. You never got to get ready and stay dangerous out there in them streets. We lit, man. Another good live. Another great live. Great topics. I might get on here later and give y'all a little ratchet YouTube. You feel me? Because I know that's the shit that really goes. But, you know, there's information within it. I might get on here and communicate with some of these niggas from over the ice wall a little bit. You feel me? Because niggas need that. You feel me? I'm retiring motherfuckers on here. And he's slapping. I'm retiring that nigga. That nigga's getting retired, bro. It's over. I'm telling you. It's over for some of these niggas, man. It's over, bro. We out, y'all. We out.